I tell you what, let's go to Bangladesh, shall we?
Oh, I love
lovely,
Bangladesh.
lovely part of the world. I speak to Akbor, he's a Liverpool supporter. Look, Akbor, you just heard Leroy there say Manchester City, Manchester City, Manchester City, Manchester City. So are you having the fact that City are now the title favourites?
Actually, I always follow some European league, but in English Premier League, it's always difficult to decide who will win. Because, in Spain, there are 2 or 3, in Germany, 2, or in Spain, 2. But only in England, there are always 5 to 6 teams who is always fighting for the title. And definitely, as a Liverpool fan, I always wish them to win this title. And I'm sure in 3 to 5 games, Liverpool will regain the point table again.
And Akbor, Wilson, I was just saying about Man City, which wasn't actually correct. I did mention other teams as well. But Akbor, you mentioned 5 or 6 teams. I mentioned 3, obviously Liverpool, Man City and Man United. Who are the other 3 teams you think are in contention?
It's like Tottenham, you can say Everton, you can say Leicester City, Aston Villa as well. But at the moment, always Chelsea used to be there, Arsenal used to be there. But yeah, okay, if I go with you, there are only 4 or 5 teams at the moment who will fight for the title.
I think you're right, Akbor, and the reason why, and all those teams have done brilliant. Let's acknowledge how well they've done. And what I would say, Akbor, is that those teams you've mentioned, I think they've played as well as they can do. Obviously Tottenham dropping points. Villa have been absolutely outstanding. Everton under Ancelotti. The 3 teams at the top of the table at this moment in time haven't. Man United, they wanted him out 5 weeks ago. Man United fans, he's not at the wheel. He's not good enough. Jurgen Klopp, no centre halves, 2 midfield players playing at centre half. Man City, they haven't got a striker. There's a crisis. These sides have all had crisis, and they still find their way to the top of the league, Akbor.
Pardon? Can you tell again?
Repeat the question. I'll tell you what, Akbor, I've got one for you. Look, if Liverpool had played anything like they had last season, Akbor, the league would be over by now, wouldn't it?
That's true. And I'm also a little bit confused about their defense at the moment, because Van Dijk absent now, but I think he will come very soon, and the Liverpool defense will be strong again. Definitely.
Look at this,
We don't have any problem with the forward. Yeah, but we have a little bit problem in the defense now.
But look at this, because it's amazing to think that Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool have already dropped points against 8 teams in the Premier League this season. 2 defeats, which we know about, of course, defeats against Aston Villa and Southampton. But dropping points against Everton, Brighton, Fulham, West Brom, Newcastle, teams you really wouldn't expect to be coming away, especially last season, anything else than maximum.
But Liverpool, I always feel that, and I have seen those things before, that points against a very lower team. That's my opinion.
Akbor, I want to get some other people's opinions here. Dubem says, I'm a United fan, and I personally think the title contenders are United, City and Liverpool. Josie says, I think Liverpool will defend the title easily. Belenga says, I think both clubs from Manchester and Liverpool are title contenders this season. That includes Everton's, obviously. And Dennis says, this Premier League title is between City and Chelsea. He says, forget the United and Liverpool. And just finally, Tiani says the title race is between the top 3. However, as a Man United fan, I have a feeling our performance will drop and we'll be fighting for 3rd position. Tottenham are too inconsistent. They can't win the league playing like that. Their style is just for cup games. But I just want to come back to Man United, Akbor. How do you think the game's going to go this weekend? And what did you think the results going to be?
To me, at the moment, I think it will be 2-2 draw. That's my opinion. Liverpool and Man United.
Yeah.
But it can be 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw, that would be a good game. And they've got a tricky one. Well, thank you very much. They've got Manchester United, of course, to come, but they've got Tottenham and Manchester City in the next 6 as well. Liverpool. Okay, right. Let's speak to Jaden, shall we?
Yeah.
Who's Bernard. We're going to go speak to Bernard. He's in Zimbabwe. He's a Manchester United supporter. Just heard